And ladies and gentlemen, we are here getting ready for the start of today's game. Before the game, we honored our 3 Averett University seniors, lead Petty Ferrer, Ricky Roman, and Taylor Jones. So we are now close to getting started for today's game. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you joining us here for today's USA South Conference matchup between the Averett University men's soccer team and the Pacers of William Peace University. It is the conclusion of the regular season here today for the Cougars, as they are on the verge. They are right now qualified for the conference tournament. It will be the 9th consecutive appearance for the men's soccer program. Sorry about the brief delay. Had some audio difficulties, but we are back here at Daly Field. We are now just about 2 minutes into this game. We're going to take a look here at the starting lineup for both teams. First for the Pacers, number 23, Kevin Amaya. Number 19, Ryan Appleyard. Number 24, Junior Ayala. Number 3, Matt Kaminsky. Number 16, Seth Cranford. Number 10, Chris DeLon. Number 13, Enrique Ochoa. Number 1, Christian Ortiz. Number 2, Philip Peden. Number 9, Dylan Shields. And number 30, Stephen Wigley. So now taking a look at the starting 11 for your Averett University Cougars. We've got number 2, Oscar Lara. Number 4, Huso Dukic. Number 6, Lead Petty Ferrer. Number 7, Taylor Jones. Number 9, David Cooperman. Number 16, Carlos Cifuentes. Number 19, Ricky Roman. Number 21, Jake Searcy. Number 24, Kevin Watford. And number 25, Philip Markland. So we're going to take a look here. The Cougars are coming off a 2-1 victory against John Wesley University on Wednesday night. Meanwhile, the Pacers are coming in after a record-breaking win for their program. They crushed Mid-Atlantic Christian 20-1 in their last contest. So both of these teams coming into this contest riding a little bit of momentum. And we've got a foul whistled on the Cougars. I believe it was a high kick. So Averett dropping back now, looking to play a little bit of defense. Ball is back in play, intercepted. Cougars on the attack. It's Cooperman with the ball. Cooperman switches it over. He will go to the left side. Ball in the box, cleared by the Pacers, though. Good play. Philip Markland out on the ball now. He will drop it back to number 4, Huso Dukic. So Ricky Roman now with it, one of the 3 seniors. He plays a nice ball intended for Cooperman. Watford now with it. He gets tripped up a little bit. Petty Ferrer on the ball now. He's trying to work it out to the wing. Roman with the ball now. He will square back over the middle to Searcy. Ball dropped back to Dukic. Ball squared over to Markland. So Markland's going to play one into the box. A little bit too far to the left, though, for Wofford to be able to catch up to it. We have a windy day today here at Cougar Field, or excuse me, here at Daly Field. We will wait and see how that affects today's game. And the Pacers with an opportunity. Left foot shot pushed to the left of the goal. It was a good attempt, but nothing really was going to be able to be made out of that, as it was the Pacers attacker all by his lonesome. I believe it was number 13, Ochoa. Ball played over top. Nice little flick back behind his back from Searcy. So the ball is out on the wing now. Cifuentes with it. Cifuentes plays it right to a William Peace attacker. William Peace has it in the middle of the field. The ball is dropped back. Ball played squared over. So Petty Ferrer with it now. Physical play there from the Pacers. Clean play, though. So the ball played right back to Markland. Very errant pass. So Jones with it now. We'll play that one over to Cooperman. Cooperman does a great job of taking that one down. He's got it now in some space. Has Watford in the middle. So Cooperman with it now. Cooperman will play that into Watford, and it was a good idea, but a little bit too much on it. And that will be an easy one for Ortiz to come out and collect. Averett comes into this game today at 7-10, 5-4 in the USA South. Meanwhile, Peace comes in 6-8-2 overall and 1-7-1 in the USA South. Still, though, a lot of improvement by the Pacers in each 3 seasons I had been here at Averett. And they definitely have their program headed in the right direction. Ball headed into the box. William Peace with it now. And I believe we're going to have a handball whistled. And that will give the Cougars a free kick. So Averett caught a little bit of a break right there as a Pacers attacker had the ball about 8 yards out. Had a great opportunity to have a look on goal. But the ball deflects off the top of his wrist and results in a handball and a free kick for the Cougars. Ball headed back. So Oscar Lara now, and that ball goes out. And that's going to be, actually that was a foul whistled on the Pacers. Kind of surprised to see that foul as Averett did have the momentum. The ball is played out the wing. It's Dukic now with it. Dukic is going to send a great ball intended for Cooperman. Cooperman takes it down. Great save by Ortiz, as Cooperman did a great job of volleying that ball out of the air. Took it down with his unnatural foot, his right foot, as Cooperman is left-footed. Took it down and volleyed it on the near post, but Ortiz was ready for it, and a great play by Ortiz on a great shot from Cooperman. And this game remains knotted at 0. Ball played into the middle, and that is Lara on the header. There is a foul whistled on the play. So that will result in a goal kick for William, or a free kick for William Peace. Basically a goal kick, as it is in the box. and Ortiz is taking it. So 36:52 remaining here in the first half. Ball played over top. Seriously challenging for it, but William Peace wins out. Ball is out on the wing. Nice play by Cifuentes in the midfield. Peace still in possession of the ball. They will keep it in possession on the throw-in. The Cougars come in to this game winning the last two meetings between these two teams. They've been very tight games with both of them being decided by no more than 2 goals. So the ball is dropped back to Dukic. Dukic will get it across to Petty Ferrer. Petty Ferrer with it right now. He's got it down the line. And that ball is played out. And that will be an Averett throw-in on the play. So Ricky Roman tosses it over to Cooperman. Cooperman has it in the middle. See what he can do. He's going to switch fields. He'll hit Cifuentes. Cifuentes playing it out the wing. Nice one-touch pass back to Cifuentes. Cifuentes still on possession. It's Wofford now. He will drop it back to Lara. Lara gets it over to number 21, Searcy. Searcy had his first collegiate goal the other night against the Lions of John Wesley. Put the Cougars up 1-0. Of course, if you watch that game, the Lions would come back about 2 minutes later and tie the game. And then Averett also got another first collegiate goal from number 2, Oscar Lara, who also had an assist. And there's a shot from Cooperman. It's going to bounce off of Watford. Ball played back over to Petty Ferrer. Petty Ferrer has a rip. It will be blocked by the Pacers. William Peace trying to set up their attack from the midfield. Ball played back to Dukic. Over to Petty Ferrer. Petty Ferrer trying to set it up down the wing. Nice play by the Pacers defender to dispossess that ball. So the Pacers right now with it. Ball is being played in the middle of the field. It is number 19, Appleyard, with it. He delivers a pass right to Dukic. So good clearance by Roman. Peace with the ball right now. Ball played over in the middle. Cooperman fighting for it. He will lose out. It's going to be number 13, Ochoa, with it right now. And that ball is played out. Oh, so some nice playing right there, and Roman is going to get whistle for the foul. So the Pacers with a free kick from, looks like it's going to be about 29 yards out. It's at the football 29, so at about 5 yards on from the goal line of the football end zone to the back of the end zone. So you're looking at about 34 yards. It's going to be number 10, De Leon. See what he can do with it. Has it ready. He's going to send one into the box. Pacers with it. Shot and a goal. But it's going to be waved off. So I believe it was offsides that was whistled on that one. Not exactly sure what the call was. It was a great ball over top of the middle, though, and a nice finish. And the Cougars get a little bit of luck, as what would have been a early William Peace goal would have translated to a 1-0 lead for the Pacers. William Peace right now in possession. William Peace looking very solid coming out here so far. Both of these teams are playing the type of soccer you need to win. Ball played over to Ferrer. It is blocked. Searcy's going to have a shot right to the Pacers' wall, though, and that ball is played out. And that will be an Averett throw-in as Roman is going to be on it. Roman tosses it into Wofford. Wofford heads it over. And that ball will just get cleared. So the ball goes back to Taylor Jones, one of these seniors being honored at today's game. Ball played back to Dukic. Played over to Cooperman. Cooperman with the ball on his feet. Ball is played back over. William Peace right now with it. This game has been very much dominated by both of these teams' midfield so far, as it has been the midfield responsible for setting a lot of things up. Jones on the header, doing a great job of taking that one out of the air. And he will head it out. I believe that is going to be a throw-in. It is down in the corner, so it might be a corner kick. And it looks like it is going to be a corner kick for the Pacers. We'll let you know here in a second. It's kind of hard to see down in the corner, and it's actually going to be a throw-in for the Pacers. So Bramhall will come out and collect that one. Bramhall has been about as solid as you would want a goalkeeper to be this year. Coming into this game, he has recorded 111 saves compared to 41 goals allowed. He has a 73% save percentage. So a very solid year thus far for the second-year freshman. And the Cougars will definitely rely on him. And on that, what appeared to be the early goal by William Peace, it actually was negated on a foul by the Pacers. Thought it was offsides, but now the Pacers have it back down on the attack, trying to dribble around. A nice play right there from the Cougars' back line, as it appeared William Peace had another goal. As the Peace attacker had Bramhall beat, played a ball over. Perhaps should have just gone ahead and taken the shot there. So it's Cooperman with it now. Cooperman plays it over to Petty Ferrer. Petty Ferrer, he's got it in the box. Ball is stripped. So William Peace right now with a little bit of the momentum, as they have really done a great job of getting the ball down the field, creating some opportunities for themselves. They have just been a little bit unlucky thus far. But the Cougars will definitely need to figure out a way to start slowing down this Peace attack. So Watford right now plays it out to Roman. Roman will curve one into Cooperman. Good job to curve that one away from the defender. Cooperman's going to have a shot, and the ball is easily collected by Ortiz. So 28-19 remaining now in the first half here on Senior Day. It's always a good game when these two teams meet, and I wouldn't expect anything differently today. And the foul will get whistled on Cooperman and the Cougars. And that's going to result in a free kick for the Pacers. Ball is booted over Laura. Pacers still in control. Seriously doing a nice job of coming out and challenging that one. Ball is cleared by Dukic, who made the nice play just a minute ago to clear the line on what was a loose ball, with Dukic being the only defender around. And so Roman on the throw-in now. He will get it over to Watford. Watford with it. And Watford is trying to get around his marker, and he is whistled for a foul. I don't know about that one. That looked like a clean play. So it looked like incidental contact, as Watford was trying to get around his mark. Unable to do so, though. So 26:53 now remaining in the first half. I'm Assistant Sports Information Director Davin Wilson here at Averett University. We'll be bringing you the call and all the play-by-play action for today's game. Also make sure to stick around as the Averett women's soccer team will battle Mary Baldwin University. They will take on the Fighting Squirrels directly following this game for the Cougar Senior Day as well, where they will honor the playing careers of 7 members. So the ball is played over. Taylor Jones now with it. He's going to head it away. Ball is dropped back. It's going to be Laura on it right now. Laura is chasing. Ball is played over the top. Jones will get that one over. Ball is played down the side. Let's see what happens. And that ball is going to be cleared. And the question is, did that go out on the corner mark? Or did it go out right before it? Waiting to see what they're going to call, whether it's going to be a throw-in or a corner. It will be a throw-in for the Pacers. Pacers with the ball in dangerous territory right now, as they are looking to pull ahead here early on in the first half. Ball thrown into the box, and Bramhall showing his excellent vision and aggressiveness, and will come out and pull that one out of the air. So it's going to be Dukic on the ball right now. He will play that one over, looking for Laura. Nice play by William Peace to head that one away. Ball squared over the middle. Ball played back over the middle. Nice through ball by William Peace. Ball played out on the wing. Good soccer there from William Peace. Ball played into the box, and the Pacers had an opportunity right there. But unable to finish. So it's now going to be Laura with the ball. Laura will drop it over to Searcy back to Markland. Ball played back over the middle. Markland plays it over to Jones. Jones over to Dukic. Dukic needing to get that one out to the wing. He will go over to Laura. Laura drops it back to Dukic. Ball played over the middle to Markland. Markland sends that one wide to Cifuentes. Cifuentes drops it back to Jones. Jones with a nice cutback, gets it over to Laura. So Cooperman with it right now. Cooperman looking for Watford in the box. A little bit too much on it. Ortiz comes out, collects. And that's going to be a goal or a punt now for the Pacers. Averett really started off this game on the offensive end of the ball. Definitely dominating possession, but over the last 20 minutes or so, that has definitely started to swing back towards the Pacers a little bit, as the Pacers have been able to create some opportunities. So we will have a throw-in. Ball tossed in. And Markland will just clear that one out. So it will go out of bounds for a corner kick. 22:37 now remaining in the first half. No score. Peace on the corner kick. Ball played in, and there's a header. Was not on goal, though. Dukic right now with the ball. And that ball goes out of bounds, so William Peace, once again, has possession of the ball. Let's see what they can do with it. Ball is thrown in. Ball played square across the field. Peace in possession. Ball played square. Ball out on the wing now. Nice cutback move by Pacers, but it's Petty Ferrer there to dispossess, but in the process, the ball goes out of bounds on Petty Ferrer, and that will set up a William Peace throw-in. There's the throw. It's a long throw, too, into the box. Ball is headed by Peace. There's another header. Bramhall comes out. He's able to collect. And there's that trademark aggressiveness that we have seen from Bramhall all year. Not scared to come off his line and come out and collect those loose balls. And it probably saved a William Peace goal right there. Hussman has really done a great job with this William Peace team. Ball is down the line right now. Jones with it. Jones hits Ferrer. Petty Ferrer with it. Petty Ferrer trying to work his way through William Peace's defense. Ball is over to Cooperman. It's now Markland. Markland over to Jones. Jones, a nice give and go to Markland. Markland has it in the box. Markland's going to play it over the center to Wofford. Wofford will have a shot, but Wofford was always going to have a hard time truly finishing that shot, as he had to rotate his hips and come back across his body with his left foot to take that shot. That is not an easy shot to make. Ball played over. Petty Ferrer winning out on that one right now, and that ball is played out off the Cougars. So William Peace on the throw. Ball is played up. So 50-50 ball. Both players colliding with each other. No foul. Cooperman with the ball now. Cooperman looking for Watford. Watford seeing what he can do. He is well marked by William Peace's defense. And William Peace's defense will win out on that one. Ball played back. Ball now played square over the middle. William Peace now on the attack. They have the ball down the wing. Let's see what happens from here. Some nice moves right there. William Peace is still driving down. Ball played into the middle. It is cleared by Roman. Temporarily, though. Ball is cleared by Dukic. And right now, William Peace just doing a great job of combination passing, 1-2 touches. Ball played out on the wing. Bramhall comes out to collect, though. So Averett right now with the ball. Ball is played down the wing. Petty Ferrer. Petty Ferrer with it, seeing what he can do. Petty Ferrer with the little crossover move. Still has it. Ball is dispossessed by the Pacers. Played out on the wing. So Peace with it down the wing right now. Dukic will collect. Dukic, good job of shielding that ball. Plays it down the line. Cooperman with it now. Cooperman drops it back to Dukic. Ball played over by Petty Ferrer. Right to a William Peace attacker, but there's a mistake by William Peace. And a nice play by number 19, Appleyard, the junior midfield defender out of Richlands, North Carolina. We're going to have a couple of substitutions for the Cougars. It's number 11, Simon Holmstrom, coming into the game. along with number 10, Tobias Andreasen. He will come in for Laura. Neither Holmstrom or Andreasen have been feeling that great lately, so it's good to see them back. Andreasen with it right now. Andreasen drops that one back to Cooperman. And Andreasen and Cooperman, with Andreasen in the game, will definitely be a dangerous partnership to watch out for. So Jones with it right now. Ball played back down the line. Petty Ferrer, and referee will say that ball went out of bounds. Ball is thrown in. And Taylor Jones with it. He will drop it back to Bramhall. Bramhall will clear it, and that ball is out of bounds. William Peace throw in. So as we draw near to halftime, make sure to stick around for the halftime show. Go and grab you something to eat. Grab you a little snack, but then hustle on back to your computers, your televisions, or your cell phones, as we will have the halftime show brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. So David Cooperman with it right now. Cooperman gets that one over to Watford. Watford, he will wing it out to Markland. Markland is going to send a nice ball all the way on the other end of the field. Petty Ferrer. Petty Ferrer with it right now. He will send a ball into the box. Cooperman gets a foot on it. Goes back to Watford. So Andreasen right now. Watford will drop that one back to Markland. Cougars need to try to keep the ball out of the middle of the field, especially when they are down on their attacking end. Focus a little bit more on making runs down the sideline and then crossing the ball in to other attackers making diagonal runs. So Markland with it right now. Andreasen doing a good job of challenging there. William Peace with it, and Watford. And there's going to be a foul whistled on Averett. And that's going to set up a William Peace free kick. So William Peace with it right now. It's Appleyard. Appleyard plays it out on the wing. Nice play by Roman. Cooperman comes in, dispossesses. And we're going to have a foul whistle on that as Cooperman hits the pitch. And we're going to have a stoppage on the clock. As we had a player temporarily down. Looks like he's going to be okay, though. He's up on his own volition. Always glad to see that. Ball played over the middle. It was number 9, Shields, that took the tumble. He is okay, though. Shields, the forward midfielder from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Ball is dropped back. Andreasen challenging for it. Andreasen will play it over to Markland. Markland, a nice ball out to Searcy. Searcy with it right now. Searcy's going to have a look, and it's right to Ortiz. So 13 minutes remaining here in the first half. Neither team able to find pay dirt yet, as our score still sits at 0-0. Looks like we're going to have some substitutions coming up. For the Cougars, it's going to be Dennis Edstrom coming into the game. The pennies over the players for William Peace, blocking their numbers. So as soon as I can see their numbers, I will let you Pacer fans know who is coming in for your guys. So Petty Ferrer right now. Petty Ferrer with it. And that ball is still inbounds. Ball is still being played. Looked like it had gone out over the touchline. Referee rules play on, so it's Andreasen. And that ball goes out of bounds. And so here come the substitutions. It's Edstrom coming in the game for Searcy. William Peace with the green and gray stripes on their jerseys. Does make it a little harder to see up here from the press box. Glad I do not have to stat or spot this game. So Cooperman right now with it. Cooperman plays it into Andreasen. Andreasen's going to have a shot. Ortiz, a great job. A great job to read Andreasen's body language, read his feet, read his eyes, and know where he was going to go with that shot, and Ortiz saves it as Ortiz was one-on-one with Andreasen. So Averett right now with the ball out on the wing. Andreasen. He will drop that one over to Markland. Markland wings it out to Dukic. Dukic is going to look for Watford down the wing. Let's see if Watford can win out. The ball is cleared, and it actually deflects off of Watford, the referee is saying. And William Peace is on the throw-in now. 10:26 remaining in the first half. As I said earlier, make sure to stick around and join us for the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. Averett whistle for a foul. We will go through all the key stats in this game, some of the key plays by both teams, what both teams are doing right, what both teams are doing wrong, and where improvements need to be made or where they just need to keep doing what they're doing. So right now, Ortiz doing a good job to get that ball off his feet quickly with Watford approaching. So the ball is played over by Kaminsky. So Petty Ferrer now. Petty Ferrer with it. Let's see what he can do. The seniors, some nice moves there. Some fancy footwork. So it's Edstrom right now with it. Edstrom making a run down the side. He's going to cross the ball in. Deflects off a William Peace defender. And out for an Averett corner kick. So let's see if Averett can make something happen here. We are going to have a substitution. It's Vile Hatzikangas into the game for your Cougars. Trying to get a look at the William Peace player coming in for you Pacers fans back at home. And it looks like it's going to be number 20, Jorge Aguilar, coming into the game. Ball crossed into the middle. Clear back out. Averett on the throw-in. Good job by the ball boy out there to quickly replace that ball that had been sent out. Holmstrom sends it over. Great play by Aguilar, who just came into the game to head that one away. Markland right now. Markland looking for Andreasen. Another nice header. And that ball is sent out of bounds once again. And William Peace on the throw. It has been a very entertaining first half here. Even though we have no score, both teams have been able to create opportunities. And both teams have done some right things. Definitely issues both sides need to work on. William Peace, their finishing could be a little bit better, while Averett just needs to work on keeping the ball out of the middle of the field, trying to spread out this William Peace defense. Work on its passes from the wings. Ball goes out. Of course, William Peace does have a daunting task ahead of them, trying to score on second-year freshman goalkeeper Austin Bramhall, who has had an exceptional year. Got into a few games last year, as a true freshman. Went down with an injury, missed the rest of the season, got the red shirt, came back on this year, and has been phenomenal for the Cougars. The Cougars actually, with their 7 wins, it marks the highest win total for head coach Philip Wilson in his 3 years at Averett, or actually entering his 3rd year, just about done with his 3rd year here at Averett. Wilson, after finishing his first 2 seasons with 6 wins, the Cougars have qualified for the USA South Conference Tournament both years under Wilson. And they have played a always tough North Carolina Wesleyan team in the quarterfinals of each opening game of the tournament. The first year was Wesleyan picking up an overtime victory against the Cougars. And then last year was Wesleyan coming in and dominating the Cougars in a 5-1 victory. Wesleyan always does a great job of recruiting, though. They bring in a lot of talented international players, a lot of big guys, height and size. I ended up going down to the game last year in Rocky Mount to stat it. And being close to the sideline, you really see how big Wesleyan's players are. So the ball in the box right now. Pease trying to finish it. The ball is cleared, though, by Roman, but it's right to Appleyear. So Hatzakangas now with the ball. William Pease doing a great job of dropping back, and Cooperman, a brilliant idea to try to find Andreasen, who was streaking. Unable to do so, though. Petty Ferrer right now with the ball. Played back over to Markland. So Markland looking for Andreasen. A little bit too much on it. So Roman now with the ball. Roman will look for that one over the center. Nobody there. It's one thing Roman, the senior, is very talented at. He has excellent field vision and does a great job of getting that ball up and over. And so Petty Ferrer, he's got a shot, and he's going to send it wide. Good idea, though, from the Cougars. Peace player temporarily down, but he is up and moving. Good to see that. Only down for a second. So 4:15 remaining here in the first game of today's USA South Conference soccer doubleheader. And Cooperman right now, he's got it in the box. Cooperman plays one over. Beautiful idea from Cooperman. It's a nice play by the Pacers defense. So the ball is played over. Really here in the last 20 minutes or so, we have seen a very midfield-oriented game between these two teams. Ball is played out on the wing. Ball back in the middle. So Jones is going to play that one up to Hatzakangas. Hatzakangas to Andreasen. Andreasen trying to get on the fast break. Was looking for Hatzakangas. Ball is intercepted. Ball played down the wing. And that ball has a little bit too much mustard. And it goes out of bounds for an Averett throw-in. Ball played over the middle to Markland. Markland with it right now. Ball is played back. Dukic now with it to Markland. 2:39 left here in the first half on Senior Day. Before the game, we honored the playing careers of lead Petty Ferrer, Taylor Jones and Ricky Roman. So ball played over. Cooperman fighting for it. Got a little extracurricular activity down there on the field between Cooperman and Appleyear. Both calling for the foul. Neither one of them will get it. So it's going to be number 18, McKeel, getting the ball over, or trying to. Averett ready for it, though. And the ball is out for a corner kick. So we're going to have a couple of subs from the Pacers. Appleyear out now. It's going to be number 6, Braxton Hearn, into the game. And it looks like Isaac Kruger is into the game as well for the Pacers. Ball is played over to the header, right to Markland, or excuse me, right to Edstrom. Or no, it was Hautakangas on the clearance. So William Peace right now with the ball, looking to try to create something. Too much play in the middle of the field. And the ball is out of bounds. And that is a William Peace throw-in, so we are now down to 55 seconds here in the first half. Also, our Averett University football team has traveled down to Maryville, Tennessee today to take on the Scots of Maryville College. Averett coming off a huge runaway victory over Greensboro College to improve to last Saturday to improve to 2-0 in the USA South Conference. So Hautakangas over to Cooperman. Cooperman looking for Andres and nothing happening. William Peace on the ball right now. And there's a tackle whistled against Cooperman. And there's the end of the first half. We have no score here at Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium after the first 45. So stick around. As I said, in a few minutes, we will have the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show here on the Averett Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. So we're back here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Assistant Sports Information Director Davin Wilson, and thank you for joining us on today's halftime show brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. So after the first 45 minutes, neither team unable to come up with a score despite a total of 18 shots between the two teams thus far. Right now, William Peace has 7 shots total, while Averett has a total of 11 shots. Going to take a look here. It was Oscar Lara recording one for the Cougars. Petty Ferrer with 4, Cooperman with 3, Andreasen with 1, and Searcy and Watford each with a shot as well. For the Pacers, Dylan Shields is right now leading the William Peace attack with 3 shots. Chris DeLon has 2 shots. Enrique Ocha has 1, and Jonathan Gadres has 1 as well. So one stat that is definitely sticking out to me right now is the fact that William Peace has 4 out of their 7 shots on goal. Meanwhile, the Cougars have only gotten 3 of their 11 shots on goal as well. William Peace thought they had gotten ahead early on in about the 33rd minute when they finished a ball on a free kick after a yellow card going against the Cougars, but the Pacers were ruled for a foul, and that negated the goal and kept things here at 0-0. So a couple of the keys to moving forward here in this game. Averett right now needs to find a way to get back to its game of its plan of trying to spread the ball out on the wings, trying to get the ball in over on crosses, spread out this William Peace defense. And I think if they are able to do that, then they will definitely find themselves with a few more opportunities, especially with Petit Ferrer in the game, as he is a very speedy young man. Also, they have Kevin Watford also they can go to, along with Tobias Andreasen. So I honestly believe that if Averett can start trying to create some of those chances on balls through the middle, also balls over top into the middle, I think they will start seeing some more chances created and some better chances created. Not that they aren't creating chances, as they do have 11 shots on goal. For Peace right now, Peace has been doing a good job of controlling the ball, passing it around, good 1-2 touch passing. But I think they have gotten bogged down in the midfield a little bit too much. They haven't done as great a job as they needed to, setting up plays in the midfield, setting up their attacks. But they have done a good job of getting the ball out on the wing and letting some crosses get in for some dangerous scoring opportunities. So right now, both of these teams pretty much playing dead even soccer right now. Both of them have come out very offensive-minded here in this game thus far, as signaled by the 18 total shots on goal. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show today. I'm Assistant Sports Information Director Davin Wilson, and I'll be back with you in about 9 minutes as we get ready to start the second half of today's USA South contest between the Cougars of Averett University and the Pacers of William Peace University. We'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network. And we are back here at Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium, getting ready for the start of the second half between the Pacers of William Peace University and your Averett University Cougars. I'm Assistant Sports Information Director Davin Wilson. If you are just joining us here on the Averett Sports Network, you missed a very tight first half. Neither team able to come up with a goal despite recording a combined 18 shots between the two. Averett right now holding an 11-7 edge on the shot end of things. So that ball is played across. Cooperman was running onto it. Looked like he might have had an opportunity to snag it there for a second, but ball had a little bit too much on it. Peace in possession of the ball. Ball is dropped back to Appleyard. Great job by Holmstrom to come in. Holmstrom will square that ball over, but it is intercepted by number 23, Amaya. Ball played in. Bramhall comes out and collects it. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have been following Averett soccer here all year long on the Averett Sports Network, or if you have been keeping up with the live statistics or the videos, when the Cougars are away, you know that Austin Bramhall has had an exceptional year in his first full year as a starter. As I mentioned earlier, he does have 111 saves. So Cooperman sends a nice ball down to Petit Ferrer. Excuse me. Did not mean to mispronounce his name. Petit Ferrer. Unable to track it down. And William Peace will have a throw-in. Beautiful day here in Danville, Virginia. Temperatures roughly in the upper 60s right now. Little bit of a breeze blowing throughout the first half. Does seem to have calmed down a little bit. So Cooperman right now, trying to create some space. He's still got it and was looking to play a ball through to, I believe it was Hautakangas. A little bit too much on it though, and Ortiz just simply comes out and collects it. So Ortiz doing a good job as well, collecting 3 saves on the first half to match Bramhall's 3 saves. William Peace appeared to have gotten ahead in the first half in about the 33rd minute when they took a free kick in and finished off that attempt. But it was called back due to a Pacers foul and kept the game tied at 0. William Peace had 7 shots in the first half, 4 of them on goal, while Averett had 11 shots, 3 of them on goal. Both of these two teams really letting their midfield do a lot of the work right now. Taylor Jones is in possession now. He will get it over to Andreasen. Andreasen drops it back nicely to Cooperman. Cooperman plays it wing out to Holmstrom. Holmstrom squares it back. Little give and go from Cooperman to Holmstrom. Appleyard does a nice job of chasing that one down. And that is going to be a goal kick for the Pacers. But those are the type of plays that the Cougars are going to have to set up if they want to get on the board. They have a lot of speed down on the field right now, especially with Petit Ferrer. They also have Andreasen, who is featured a lot in the middle. Hautakangas is not exactly the slowest guy on the field either. And then the Cougars also have number 24, Kevin Watford, who is one of the key reserves for the Cougars that actually earned the starting nod in today's game that they can go to if need be. Get him in the game. Taylor Jones with it right now, down to Holmstrom. And Holmstrom trying to play a ball through to Hautakangas. The ball is cleared, though. Appleyard with the header. So Jones with it right now is Kominski with the clear. So that ball is played through, and that is Cooperman trying to use his speed. Nice play to try to keep that one in bounds. Really turned on the jets to track that one down, but that ball had a little bit too much speed on it. And it goes out of bounds, and that will give William Peace a goal kick. 6 minutes gone off the clock here in the second half. Down to 39:48 left in regulation. To give you an update of some other athletic events going on here at Averett. Right now, the football team, who is down in Maryville, they are trailing the Maryville College Scots 24-3 at the half. Also, the Averett University women's soccer team will also be in action directly following the conclusion of this game, as they will have their senior day as well, honoring their 7 seniors that they have after being in a very unique position last year. Last year, the Cougars did not have any seniors on their team, and head coach Sarah Chapman's first year. Ball played in. Ortiz, and Hatakangas' follow through just off his foot the wrong way. It was a good cross into the box. Cougars just had trouble finishing. Also, our volleyball team had a game on Thursday. They were able to pick up a 3-0 win over NC Wesleyan College to remain 12-0 in the USA South Conference, picking up their 20th win. It was head coach Danny Miller's 22nd season with 20 or more wins. They are also in action today playing Guilford College. They defeated Guilford College by a final score of 3-0. And they will also play again today at 3, as they will take on the host Eagles of Bridgewater College. But anyway, back to the action here. Averett whistled for a foul. William Peace setting up the free kick. They have it on their defensive end of the field. So ball played over the middle. Jones doing a nice job of taking that one out of the air. So Markland. William Peace with the ball right now. Appleyear. He will square the ball back to the middle. Number 23, Amaya. The ball is played back. Ball played out on the wing. So Appleyear on the ball. Ball is squared nicely by Appleyear. William Peace trying to set it up. Ball sent out on the wing. Too much on it, though. And the ball goes out of bounds. Averett throw-in. Cooperman with the ball right now. Cooperman has it down the wing. Let's see what he can do with it. He's going to play that one out to Hatakangas. Hatakangas running onto it. He sends across into the box. Ortiz got vertical. Got horizontal right there. Got my directions mixed up. I apologize about that. But he got horizontal right there to lay out and intercept that cross from Hatakangas. That was intended for Petty Ferrer. Petty Ferrer, the senior, making his last appearance here at Daly Field. Not making his last appearance overall as a Cougar, though, as Averett will qualify for the conference tournament. And there's a foul whistled against the Cougars. Looked like that one could have gone either way, as there was a lot of extracurricular activity going on down on the field. William Peace, though, will have a free kick in some dangerous territory. Let's see what they can do. Ball played in. Bramhall right to him. And Bramhall shows his steady hands. Comes out and collects. William Peace with the ball. That one is played out on the wing. And Markland will come through. Let's see what Markland can do. He cuts one back. Markland trying to set something up, plays it out to Cooperman on the wing. And that ball is deflected by a William Peace midfielder and goes out of bounds. That will give the Cougars a free kick, or excuse me, a throw-in. Ball is played out. Peace unable to keep it in bounds. And that is going to be a Cougars throw-in yet again, just about in the exact same spot. One thing I would like to see a lot more out of the Cougars, really making a much more conscientious, concerted effort to get out in front of their defenders when the ball is played to them, cutting off the angles for the defenders and also possibly allowing the Cougars to get into some breakaway situations where you have a maybe 2v1 or a 3v2. There's a shot into the box. Bramhall doing a good job of getting horizontal as well, and he comes in with the save. So Markland right now with the ball. Ball is played square, but it's right to Kaminsky of the Pacers. Cooperman drops it back to Dukic, and Dukic is going to send that one out of bounds. Averett performed very well the other night against John Wesley, who ended up being a much tougher opponent than I know I expected. Both of John Wesley's men's and women's soccer team just in their third year of varsity competition. And Holmstrom is going to send that one out of bounds despite Bramhall calling for it. And William Peace is going to have a throw-in now. So let's see what they can do with that. It was Jake Searcy and Oscar Lara. Searcy a sophomore and Lara a freshman, both of them products of local high schools here in Danville, Virginia, scoring the winning goals or scoring the goals. So William Peace right now with the ball. Ball is crossed in, but a nice job by Roman to get a foot on it, cut off the angle on the cross, and send it out of bounds. So William Peace is going to have a corner kick and a possible opportunity to get on the board. Don't want to bring the possibility up here too early, but if we were faced with an overtime contest, the Cougars are actually 2-0 in conference in overtime situations. They were able to beat LaGrange 2-1 a couple of weeks here on a overtime goal, and then they beat Ferrum here in a thrilling 3-2 contest. But Cooperman right now looking to eliminate that need for overtime, at least for right now. Good idea as Cooperman was trying to square that ball into the box on a pass, but a nice play by Peace's defense will send that one out. Cougars' only overtime loss, of course, coming earlier in the year, the first game of the year actually, against Mary Wash. Ball played in the box. Mary Washington, a very talented team, as we saw them here earlier in Danville this year, defeating Guilford College 4-0. So Markland right now with the ball. Drops it out to Petty Ferrer. Petty Ferrer trying to make something happen. That ball is sent down the wing, but it is right to Ortiz. So Ortiz trying to set something up now. Down to just a little over 30 minutes left here in the second half. Neither team able to pull ahead right now, as we are looking at a 0-0 game. So Hautakangas with the header, but it's right to Peace's defense. Ball is dropped back to Ortiz. Ortiz is going to get rid of that. So a nice ball sent down the wing. Holmstrom running onto it. Peace trying to set something up. Ball is shot. And Bramhall will come down and play the one hop perfectly. And he will pounce on the ball for yet another save. I believe it is his 5th of the game. William Peace coming off a absolute bruising of Mid-Christian Atlantic on Wednesday night, I believe it was, 20-1. It's a record-setting game for the Pacers. It'll be a record-setting game for any soccer team, no matter what division. 20-1. There's some games you're lucky to even see a goal, so much less 20. So right now, William Peace down with it. Markland doing a nice job of challenging. Holmstrom runs in with the bump, trying to knock his guy off the ball cleanly. Ball is dropped back. Ball is intercepted. So it's Kaminsky. That ball is played back square, and a great job by Roman to come in and pick that one off. Solid play there from Roman. Ball played back over the middle. Andreessen running on. He's unable to get to it. Ball played out on the wing again. On the right side, ball played in over the middle. Back behind the goal. Out of bounds. Averett goal kick. And so we're going to have some subs here for the Cougars, as we're going to see number 18, Daniel Surley, come on to the field for the Cougars. Surley, the freshman midfield defender out of Newcastle upon Tyne, England. Went to Heaton Manor High School. Peace with the ball, and Holmstrom is going to get whistled for the foul. William Peace will have the free kick, as it's going to be from about the football 23, it looks like. Football 22, so about 27 yards out now. So would not be surprised to see an attempt on goal, as it is right now number 10, De Leon, who will look to get his crew on the board. So De Leon, he's going to send one in, and Bramhall is right there. It kind of ricocheted off of him a little bit, but he's able to collect. Good sportsmanship down there by number 9, Shields, who accidentally ran into him. Accidental contact. Shields apologized, and like to see that kind of sportsmanship here on the field. So Surley with it right now. He's going to get it over to Petty Ferrer. Petty Ferrer tries to send one in, unable to do so. And that ball goes out of bounds. And that is a free kick. Ortiz setting up the goal kick now. And actually, it looks like there was a foul whistled on the play. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe that was offsides. Not exactly sure what the call was on that. But either way, Ortiz is setting it up right outside the top of the key on the 18. So Dukic right now with it. He will drop it back to Jones. Jones has some time. He's looking for Petit Ferrer, but the ball is cleared by Appleyard. So Appleyard, very solid player, or not Appleyard, excuse me, Appleyard. The junior midfield defender. Been very solid here. So we're going to have number 21, Searcy, back into the game for the Cougars. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are fans of the Pacers, I'm sorry I'm unable to be as up to date with your substitutions as I am with our team. Numbers are a little bit harder to read for the Pacers on the back of their jerseys, and especially coming in on the far side of the field makes it a little bit more difficult. So shot lifted into the box to Bramhall. Bramhall is right there to collect. I believe that was number 13, Ochoa, the senior midfielder out of Greenville, North Carolina. Actually scored one of the goals in the matchup last year between these two teams. Ball played over the middle. Peace with the ball right now. Trying to set something up. And Andreasen right now has the ball. Andreasen, he's going to lift it in. And there's a shot on goal, and Surly is going to finish it on the assist from Andreasen. And it is now 1-0 Averett. And actually, no, I believe that was an offsides whistled on that call. But a good idea from Andreasen and a nice finish from Surly. But an offsides whistled on the play. Cougars catching a bit of bad luck. So Cooperman with it right now. He's going to hit Searcy, and Searcy giving it everything he had, but unable to